Goggins, the toughest mindset person in the world. He is an American retired Navy science officer. He is such an officer who has completed the toughest branch of the Navy as well as Army Rangers School and Air Force Technical and Controller Training. He has broken more than 60 ultra-marathon trots and ultras, and in most of them, he has come in the top 5. And not only this, he also holds the record of doing 40-30 pull-ups in 17 hours, and after that, another world record of running 101 miles in 19 hours. And the interesting thing is that he did all this penance when he had a hole in his heart, which means that in comparison to all his competitors, he used to get 50% less oxygen supply in his heart. And all this is nothing because the story will send chill down your spine. As you have clicked this video, then believe me, through this video, I am going to develop such a mindset that you will see nothing is impossible. David says that his life is not less than a nightmare. He was born in a rich family, but his father was an alcoholic and was very addicted to alcohol and was also involved in wrong activities like prostitution. His father used to torture his mother mentally and physically. He used to get in with the belt, and after some time his mother could not tolerate all this and she left him. Such a toxic stage damages the brain of a child as a brain disease, and this limits the language and memory of children, due to which it becomes difficult for children to remember anything. The same happened with David. His intellectual level was very low in comparison to other children. He had to face racism at every stage of his life. At that time, David was living such a life which most people live, running away from fears, staying in his comfort zone until here it is still okay. But between the age of 19 and 23, a very bad thing happened in his life. In these years, his weight had increased from 79 kilograms to 136 kilograms. When he was 23 years old, he used to work in a pest control company, where his job was to go to restaurants and people's houses and kill insects and cockroaches. At that time, David was living a purposeless life, and after facing so many problems, his mentality had become very bad. Then one day, David was watching TV after doing his work, when a show was going on TV, and there he heard that Navy SEAL is the toughest army training in the world, where army soldiers run after lifting heavy weights. They work very hard and put in all their effort. David gets very excited after seeing their training, and then a voice came from within him that I also want to do this thing. Then David starts applying to join the Navy, but as soon as he tells his weight as 136 kilograms, his weight was immediately rejected from there. He tried a lot, but finally a request was made. The weight limit in the Navy, according to your height, is 75 kilograms, which means you have to reduce your weight by 50 kilograms, that too in just 3 months. Just imagine how difficult a task it is to reduce 50 kilograms weight in 3 months, but he had to do this thing in any case, and he said yes immediately. One day, when he is killing insects in a restaurant, then he throws away the machine and says to himself that now I will not do it. Then he starts running wearing shoes, but after running only 400 meters, he gets breathless and falls down there. Then he goes to his home for a week, and after that he feels ashamed of himself, and then he puts on a CD of his favorite boxer Rock and starts watching his favorite part. But the people beat him very badly, and Rock, who is the coach, says that you should take defeat, but Rock does not accept defeat here. He stands up again and starts beating the opponent, and seeing all this, David again gets very motivated and goes for running again, and this time he comes back after breaking a whole mill. And then he came to know for the first time that all physical and mental imitations are not real. All these imitations are only in the mind, and after that he runs every day, pushes his limit every day, always tries to do extra. He did a lot of workout in the gym, and finally after 3 months he lost 50 kilograms of his weight, and he also passed the test for Navy SEAL. After this he goes for the training of Navy SEAL. David became stronger day by day, and he completed that self-skill test. David is told that during the self-skill training, one thing he forced a lot in pushing his limits and not doing it was his calloused mind. Calloused mind means after doing a lot of training in a tough way, the soft skin in the hand starts becoming tough. In this way, when you go through a lot of pain and a lot of hardship and do not give up, then your mind also starts becoming tough, and after that your mind starts enjoying pain and relaxation. Whenever you face difficulties to complete any task, then you feel pain. But if you do not do it, then your sympathetic nervous system becomes active, which increases your hormonal flow, which helps in pushing your limits. Your nervous system cannot work till you think negatively. You must have noticed many times in your life that you feel pain while sleeping on the bed. You have a lot of problems in getting up, but once you get up, you immediately have a lot of energy inside you. That is why whenever you do something, after completing the training, David decided that he would break the world's one of the top races, bed water, because he enjoyed challenging himself a lot, and along with this, he also wanted to raise money for the soldiers who were martyred in the Red Flag mission. But to participate in bed water, first he had to complete a 100-mile race, and before that he had never run 100 miles in 24 hours. In fact, he was the only person in the entire race who was so heavy because all the runners are very thin, but he was not that thin. By the time he reached 70th in a 100-mile race, his condition became very bad. He was drenched in sweat. Blood started coming out of his urine. His nails peeled off and his feet peeled off, and he sat down in the middle. Here David felt that he had given his 100% and now he could not walk even a second. But after a few seconds, he did the same thing. He pushed his limit because he had become used to pain and weakness, and his mind liked pain and weakness very much. He mustered up the courage to push his limit. He started searching again, and this time he completed it. Here David said that whenever you feel that you have given your 100%, it means that you have given only 40%. Your 60% is yet to come. And David Goggins said that I have faced this in every race of my life and every training. If you give your 100%, then you should try to take it as fast as you can. If you push the limit a little, the next day you can get a bigger pain than that. If today you can run with broken nails and damaged legs, then tomorrow you can break a tree, and this is not a joke, because David Goggins has run with broken feet. David Goggins himself says in his speeches that he had two versions. One is David and another is Goggins. Version David, who is very weak, who doesn't feel like getting up every morning, whose body is getting very tired, whose mind is getting frustrated, who doesn't feel like doing any work. He just wants to get some rest. And on the other hand, there is this Goggins version who says that if you want to work, then you have to do it now. If you want to do it, then you have to do it now. You don't have to put in any work. Basically, David's version is completely opposite to Goggins. While doing exercise, he used to tell,
"They don't know me, son!
Get it! 18!
They don't know me, son!"
Suppose his limit to do the exercise is 30. He will not be able to do this exercise more than 30. Now, as soon as he reaches 30, then he cannot do it. His mind knows that basically I cannot do it more than 30. But then he is saying that they don't know you, son, because two people are fighting inside him. The David one is saying that I cannot do it more than 30, and the other Goggins is saying that I can hit more than 30. So he is saying that he does not know you, son. It means that you can do it. In the same way, David motivates himself and breaks his own records every time. I have told you the story of David Goggins in a very short way. Apart from this, a lot happened in his life. If you want to know more things related to his life and want to get motivated, then you can read his biography. You can read this book. If you want to read this book, you will find the link in the description. You can purchase it from there. And I hope you have learned a lot from this video. To see more such type of videos, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Do you know Bear Grylls? I am sure you know him from Man vs. Wild. Like David Goggins, Bear Grylls has also painful and motivational story about which I have already made a video, which you are seeing now on your screen. Click this video and enjoy it.